Alexa, next song. Good morning, nice. Alexa, play Christian rock. All right, guys, let's get woke up this morning. 400 of you guys in here already today. You guys are up early. So am I. Good morning. If you guys are new here, my name is Scott. I'm a certified Christian divorce recovery coach, and I help people heal from breakups and divorce, breaking trauma bonds, healing from narcissistic abuse. What are y'all struggling with today? Appreciate the follow, guys. We're almost to 600,000 followers, guys. Make sure you guys are all following me at the top of the screen. Ooh, that's hot. Good morning, guys. Hope you guys have an amazing Memorial weekend planned out. I hope you guys are going to spend a whole lot of time with family. Hope you guys are going to have some fun. Be safe. Don't make dumb decisions. Why are they still in your head 5 years later? Probably because you haven't been able to move on to a new relationship. Or maybe you've been in a couple relationships or dated a little bit and they were bad. I talk to my clients all the time that are still struggling with it a year, 2 years later. The other person's already moved on with their life and you're just sitting there, you're just existing. You wouldn't be feeling that half as much if there was somebody else in your life. I went to TikTok to search how to know when to leave a marriage and saw you were live. Oh, what's up? Yep. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That was one of my best videos. I think I got like 6 million views on that one video. All right, guys. Come on in. You were never married? Cool. Facebook, I see you guys jumping in. Make sure you guys are thumbings the ups and hearting. What are your thoughts on dealing with parents that divorced in your 20s and a mom quickly dating? I would say that your mother probably gay. I don't know. I need to know more details on that. But why is it a problem that your mother moves on with her life, especially if she's gotten older? Let me reread that. What are your thoughts on dealing with parents that divorced in your 20s and a mom quickly dating? I would say that she emotionally checked out, that she was emotionally done. And the reason that she dated so quickly is because she had already grieved the relationship before she left. It's called anticipatory grief. That's what I would tell you. She just doesn't know how to be by herself. She was probably waiting and hoping for the day that she could date again. How can I let go of someone you've been with for 7 years? The same way you do if you've been with someone 70 years. You got to detach, man. You cannot. The only way you're going to be able to detox from these people is to detach from them. And that's what I help people through every day. We should have a conversation. You can book a one-time call with me up here at my website. Would have been our 17-year anniversary. It's hard to grieve a person who's still alive. It's one of the hardest things. I would compare that. The only thing that I think that would be worse than that is the death of one of your kids. I don't think there's too much that can compare to that. So detaching from them, the number one thing that I would tell you to do immediately would be to go no contact. Break all contact. And that doesn't mean you just stop talking to them. That means you block them on everything. They have no access to you, and you have no access to them. Because in time, especially if you do some healing work, the statistics that I see is that the people that don't get help, this can drag out for years and years. The people that do get help, it can start to be better within like 2 months, which is why my 8-week course is 8 weeks. Yeah, I mean, I get it. You have kids, but that's not a prison sentence. You can still detach from someone that you have kids with. You've just got to stop convincing yourself that they were the one. What if the only reason that you were together was to bring those kids into the world? He cheated with someone at work while I was a stay-at-home mom. 85% of all affairs happen in the workplace. Good morning, Tracy. 85%. Soccer mom, what's up? I was with someone for 30 years. I thought that it would be forever. I'm better off now. Yeah. I mean, let's be realistic, Chris. I appreciate the gifts. Let's be realistic, guys. The numbers that I see every day in my coaching program for the last 3 years, it's like a 50% divorce rate, but I believe there's a 75% failure rate in all marriages, because you got 50% that end in divorce, and then you got another 20-25% that stay for the kids, stay for financial reasons, stay because it's a trauma bond, or stay because they're scared to be by themselves. Relationships are so hard, they really are, because people don't know how to surrender and sacrifice their pride. Good morning, Miss Tisha. Good morning, Miss Denise. We've known each other since high school and always had an attraction and chemistry. Okay, so what? It doesn't matter how you got here. It doesn't matter. So we're holding on to nostalgia. Y'all have got to let go of this idea of meeting my high school sweetheart. All the people, the majority of the people that I'm coaching in their 50s and 60s, it's like the gray divorce. A lot of them met in high school. A lot of them got married before they were 25 years old. Your prefrontal cortex isn't even fully developed until you're 25 years old. We do not live in 1942 anymore. We live in a generation, as the Bible says in 2 Timothy 3, that people will be lovers of self, unappeasable, which means you can't make them happy. And that's a problem that I see. Everybody's out here trying to make themselves happy. They're depending on their other person to make them happy. And if you can't make me happy when I'm already unhappy, you got to go. Why don't you go figure out how to make yourself happy first without spreading your legs or without doing something in the bedroom? Sorry. Good morning, guys. My testosterone's a little high this morning. I may be a little direct. I do apologize. No, I don't. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning, Mr. Jimmy. Good morning, Kimberly. So true. Need to sacrifice the pride. It's powerful. I'm talking to y'all too, women. Oh, I'm going to be real. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. I'm not here to tap dance around your feelings. I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear based off of what I see every day in the training and the experience that I have. Drink some more of that coffee. This ain't coffee. This is pure protein. We detached and started texting a few weeks ago. I just kept the boundaries of no contact. Yeah. So a lot of times when people leave you, they'll keep texting you because there's enmeshment, but it's also because they're trying to keep that back door open just in case it doesn't work out with these other people that they're out here trying to bang. Jimmy, what did Jimmy say? I miss Jimmy. What did Jimmy say? Jimmy said something. Jimmy, what'd you say? We live in a generation no longer connected to God. That's the biggest thing. Check this out. 75% failure rate right now. Let me give y'all some numbers. 50% of all first marriages end in divorce. 65% of all second marriages. 75% of third marriages or more. And the reason why is because y'all keep picking the same type of person. I'll tell you another dynamic that I see every day. I coach a lot of women. I coach like 75% women. That's because men don't sign up. The men are not usually going to reach out for help. The ones that do actually thrive, and it's really cool. We need more healed men in the world. I forgot what I was going to say now. Dang it. Good morning, everybody. I forgot what I was going to say. Dang it. Oh, 75% failure rate, right? The only flip side of that is couples that pray together and with each other and put God first in their lives have a 99% success rate. It's almost like God designed marriage or something. It's crazy. The problem is that you cannot come out here and be a traditional person. If you feel that you're a traditional wife or a traditional husband, raise your hand. Like you're like all the women in the chat, you're okay taking care of things at home. Tamara says she's not. You're okay taking care of things at home. You're okay of taking care of the kids. You're okay of you know, doing the cooking and the cleaning and all those things while the dude works. Now, if you work too, yeah, he definitely needs to help. He needs to help either way. But, right. So the problem is there's so many traditional men out here that are getting involved with non-traditional women, and it's not going to work out. Unequally yoked, as the Bible says. There's a lot of traditional women out here that are getting involved with men who want to sleep with everything walking. It's not very traditional. I can't tell you how many women I coach that are hardworking. They take care of everything at home. They're great moms. They do all the things. They even have careers. And the dude don't even hardly want to keep a job. He wants to play Xbox. And then I see men who are very successful men. They come out here, and because men have this stigma in their brain that we've got to have the hottest chick because that's what makes us valuable to other men. Let me tell the women something here. Let me help y'all make sense of men. Most men are walking the earth every single day, comparing themselves and in competition with other men. That's why we lift our trucks up real nice and big. That's why we get a bigger house and a bigger boat, bigger muscles, right? That's why we want to have the trophy wife, because other men judge men based off of the woman on their side. If you have a really good looking man and a slob of a woman by his side, they're going to think, my God, what poor guy, right? But if you see a goofy looking dude and he's got a smoke show of a woman with him, that dude's got something. And the sad thing is that y'all say the same thing. It's called pre-selection. Women see men who have beautiful women and they automatically find him attractive. Psychology's fun. Anyway, did it for 25 years. Love it. Yeah. A man of men, not being a man, but not afraid to do laundry. Yeah. So, I mean, the way that I was raised is if the woman cooks, we do the dishes. If laundry needs to be folded, let's do the laundry together. Why? Because if we can do that, if I step in and I help you, then maybe we can spend some more time with each other because I don't have to wait for you to get done. So, sugar mama, I can't tell you, there's a huge difference between men and women. And I'm not going to get too deep in this. I want to talk about healing from divorce and breakups, but there's a huge difference between men and women. Men will be worth $300 million and be okay marrying a waitress at the Huddle House if she's pretty and sweet and fun to be around and she brings him peace. He could be a multi-gazillionaire. You don't see too many multi-million-dollar women that are dating waiters. If they want a dude who's bigger, higher than them, it's called hypergamy. Anyway, moving on. What did Crystal say? Somebody said Crystal said something. Crystal, the reason why marriages don't last because of social media. Because if you're not getting what you need from your partner, you hop on the phone to get attention from somewhere else. That's been going on since the beginning of time. It doesn't have to be social media. I'll tell y'all a very scary statistic. 50% of all men and 50% of all women have a backup plan in their Facebook or in their DMs or in their phone right now, hidden under another contact. That's because everybody in our generation is looking for any reason to leave. How do you overcome the loneliness? Get a dog. Go on trips. Find some hobbies. Call your support system. Stop sitting around the house. Stop waking up, scrolling all day long, and then trying to get up and do nothing. I saw a study yesterday that said they polled 500 women, and they asked the women, in new relationships, did you cheat? And in the first 3 months, it gets a lot lower after 3 months, but the first 3 months, 100% of those 500 women cheated. It's like, dang. And the reason why is because there's abundance for you guys. Right? There is abundance for women. It is so much easier for a woman to get a man than it is for a man to get a woman, unless he is a very high value, top 3% man. A woman can absolutely do nothing with her life. She doesn't have to have a career. She doesn't have to make money. She doesn't have to have anything. Just be hot. That's all she's got to bring to the table. And dudes will check in like, what's up? It's not like that for men. Let's see. I gave him a million chances to change. He never did. The last straw for me was when he told me to F myself and F my God. I never look back, and I'm going through a divorce. Good for you. Good. Backup plans. Yep. Hard truths in here this morning, guys. Let's go. Define cheating. Cheating is anything where if you are speaking to anyone of the opposite sex in any kind of way that you would not want your partner to know about, that's cheating. There's also micro cheating, liking other posts, commenting on other people's stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Keep dropping your questions and comments, guys. If you guys are new here, my name is Scott. I'm a certified Christian divorce recovery coach, and I help people heal from divorce and breakups. Been doing this full time for about 3 years now. This is my career, and almost 600,000 followers on TikTok, 200,000 on Facebook, and I think I'm like 17,000 on Instagram or something like that. But this is what I do full time, guys. Women are programmed to be materialistic. Women have been materialistic since the beginning of time, though. Like even in the old days, like the girl's father would not marry her off to another man unless that other man could provide something of value in exchange. Women have always been, have always, even back when in like early human civilizations, they want a man who can procure means, right? Because they need that support and that safety. Can a woman come out here and do it all by herself? Yeah, she can. But the difference is that women are looking for those things, but men are looking for someone who's actually going to appreciate them providing that. Men are looking for a woman who's going to bring him respect, appreciation, loyalty, sex, and peace. That's all we need. 5 things besides attraction. Besides attraction, men only need 5 things, ladies. 5 things. Y'all overcomplicate the crap out of this. Y'all really do. I love y'all, but God, y'all overcomplicate this. And you don't have to have a perfect body to let me edge. I haven't done this in so long. I want to show y'all why you guys are struggling to find somebody. I love doing this. I haven't showed y'all this in a long time. Women in the chat, women only. If you could build your man, I need some specifics. I'm a designer. I'm going to design your perfect man, right? How tall is he? How tall is your perfect man? 6 foot, 6 foot, 6 foot, 6 foot, 6 foot, 6 foot, 5'8", 6'4", 6'4", 6'2", 6'4", 5'9", over 6 foot, 6 foot, 6. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and say it's 6 foot. Big surprise. Shocker. I got you. How much money does he need to make every single year? How much money does he need to make every year? More than me? Average? 150? 250? Good God. 80? Okay. 100,000, 80,000, 100,000. Okay, so a lot of 100,000s here, like always. All right, let's go with 100,000. What kind of body does he need to have? Is he fit? Is he pudgy? Dad bod? Fit dad bod? What are we doing? Fit? Strong dad bod? Average? Not fat? Yeah. Muscle. Yeah. Awesome. Dad bod? Somebody said a little chunky. Okay. Average. Yeah. I got you. So let me ask y'all a question real quick. All of you women that are struggling to find your man. Can I humble y'all for a minute? When y'all say average, what exactly is that? Am I as like looking at me? Is this average? Is this dad bod? What? Just so the other men in the chat can get a visual. Okay. Stand up, please. Okay, if I have to. Trying to help the men out. Let's go. All right. So they said fit, average, my type, fit dad, fit. Okay, cool. So women want a dude that looks like my body. Okay, so check it out. Women, please hear me for just a minute. This is why you're having such a hard time finding someone. Listen to me, please. When you say you want a man who is 6 foot tall or more, I know some of y'all said taller than you. I understand, right? When you say you want a man who's 6 foot tall or more, you have eliminated 85% of all men. You've eliminated 85% of men just based off height alone. Y'all realize that, right? Let's keep going, shall we? Good. You want a man who makes 6 figures. 6 figures. You just eliminated 85% of men again. You just eliminated 85% of men again. Yeah. When you say you want a man who has a fit body, an average body like mine, right? I go to the gym every single day. I'm not where I want to be, but I have an average fit body is what they say. Okay. You just eliminated 70% of men. But here's the thing. Y'all are still thinking like, well, dang, there's still 15%. No, there isn't, because I didn't say that other 15% was single. I didn't say that other 15% liked women. I also didn't say that they were good people. I also didn't say that they were attractive. Y'all really want to know the number that y'all are looking for this perfect man that y'all just designed? 0.008%. I'm sorry, 0.0, yeah, 0.0, yeah, 0.008%. You just eliminate. Y'all are looking for a unicorn because y'all are too dang picky. You are too picky. That's why men swipe right on 50% of dating profiles. Women swipe right on 5%. Here's a fun fact, men. You guys are out here trying so hard to get the attention of women. Women find 80% of men walking the earth unattractive. I work with 75% women. I know secrets. I know some stuff. Let's go. Yeah. Y'all are overlooking the good ones. Here's the difference, ladies. Please pay attention. I want y'all just to pay attention. Men in the chat, hear me. Let's go. Men, how tall does your woman need to be? I just want the men to comment real quick. What's up, Jen? No preference. Just men only, real quick. Men, how tall do you want your woman to be? No preferences, you okay? No preference, no preference, no preference, no preference. 5'11", under 5'11". I got you. Yeah, I got you. Right? Statistically, men don't really want to date a woman who's taller than him, but as long as she's at least the same height, because if she wears heels, it's gonna be like, "What's up, girl?" That don't bother me. I'm like, "How you doing? Show me them legs. How you doing?" That doesn't bother me. Right? I'm only 5'7", 5'6.5", depending on the day. Okay, I'm a short fella. I'm low profile. I'm fun size. Right? What kind of body does she need to have? Alexa, turn it down one. What kind of body does she need to have? Be honest. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Some fluff is cool. Fit, curvy, average, curvy. Some of y'all women out here thinking that y'all need to be skinny as a rail, and almost every dude in here is like, I want some curves. I want some meat on the bone. Thick girl. I like a thick girl. See, let's go even deeper. Men in the chat, would you prefer a beautiful face or a perfect body? Thick thighs save lives. Facts. I love dudes. We'd rather have a beautiful face. You dang right. All day long. The majority of men are going to say they would rather have a beautiful face than a fit body. And we're not talking about when you put your fake up on. We're not talking about how beautiful you look with your fake up on. We're talking about how do you look without makeup. If you got a pretty face, it doesn't matter what your body does because you can always lose weight, but you can't change ugly. I mean, you can always lose weight, but you can't change ugly. That goes for men too, right? Watch this. How much money does she need to make? How much money does your woman need to make? Zero. Her own money. Okay. Not more than me. Why would you not want your woman to make more than you if we're a team? Like, what's up, boo? Good job. I wouldn't care if she made more money than you or how you doing. I don't care. I'm still swiping my card. I don't care if she makes more money than you. What? I'm swiping my card. How much money does the woman need to make? At home mom. Yeah, most of the time men don't need y'all to make a dime. Enough to take care of herself. She could be a volunteer. Just have a job. Yeah. Listen to me. Most of the time men don't really care because a man will come out here and work 60, 70 hours a week on a job that he absolutely hates just to make sure that his woman is okay and that the family is okay and that everything's taken care of home. He'll buy her a new Tahoe, a new house, and all those things. All he's expecting is maybe some clean clothes when he gets home. Maybe, baby, how are you? I appreciate you. And be loyal. That's it. I'm not looking. 37 years of marriage, realizing I didn't know him at all. 4 kids, 7 grandkids, divorced me while suffering acute psychosis. You were suffering from that or he was? Women, we only need 5 things. Men need 5 things to be fully content. Y'all need a dude who's emotionally available, who's the plumber, who's the electrician, who's the mechanic, who's also your therapist, who also can grill, who's emotionally safe for you while also standing firm. He's soft for you, but he's also hard for you. He listens, and then he also doesn't listen, and y'all overcomplicate the crap out of things. I love y'all, but y'all really do. Y'all need to hear some of this crap because y'all make it harder than it is. He needs to lead. Yeah, but the problem is sometimes it's hard for him to lead because you won't get out of the way. It's hard for him to lead because you won't get out of the way because there's a power struggle because you emasculate him sometimes. Now, at the same time, if you're with a dude, I didn't say a man, when you're with a dude that you have to take care of, that you have to baby him and do all those things, that's not a man, that's a dude. Okay? Oh. She tried to lead. Yeah, that's not her job. But sometimes, let's be honest, a woman has to lead because you don't have the balls to do what you need to do. You don't have the balls to do what you need to do as a man. That's it. That woman is more than just a booty call and a trophy for you and a housemaid. Love them, respect us, appreciate them. Yeah. This is one of the number one reasons that women leave marriages is because if I've got to do everything anyway, I might as well do it by myself. True or false, women? Of course, y'all leave for a whole lot of reasons, but y'all leave 70% of the time. Did you know that? Women file for divorce 70% of the time. I see you, Dinner Tisha. Women file for divorce 70% of the time. Women, can I give y'all some hard numbers that y'all don't really want to hear, but good? What if I told y'all, based off of research that I consistently look at, 65% of all men that are married are content. It may not be ideal, but they're not going anywhere. They're loyal. They're going to stay. 65%. Only 48% of women. Why, though? Can I be direct? We're probably a little more loyal than you guys are. When we ask men, who's your best friend? 70% of men, right at 70% of men say that their wife is their best friend. When we ask women, 37%. I think a lot of times, I think we all do it, but I see a lot of women. And I say all these things because I coach mostly women, guys. I get to hear all the backstories and stuff. I know for a fact now that women will leave emotionally long before they leave physically. Like, you'll be sitting there going through the motions, playing house, still, sharing a bed, doing all kinds of things. She'll look you dead in the face, say, I love you so much. Thank you for everything. And then tomorrow she's done because she was already planning it. It's like, dang, right? Anyway. Most men are content in their marriage. That means they're not going anywhere. Men are very loyal. Not all men. I said men. I didn't say little boys who can't keep their crap in their drawers. Men. I used to be that dude that I'm talking about, by the way. I used to be that dude that I needed so much outside validation that I had to constantly get it, constantly do it. Now I don't give a crap. I'm like, everybody can leave me alone. I don't care. I don't care if I talk to anybody. Leave me alone, right? What was I saying? I got sidetracked. Most men are content. They're going to stay. I know men that come out here and they work 60, 70 hours a week. They get an hour of sleep. Y'all don't really truly understand what 7/12s looks like. That's a long week. You have just enough time by the time you get out of the gate from work to get back to the hotel, because you're probably working on the road. Maybe get you something to eat on the way there, or order a pizza. Then you have just enough time to get a shower, call home for about 30, 45 minutes, and you're so exhausted you just fall asleep. That's their life, and they gladly do it. They will go to an offshore oil rig. They will go work out in the Texas oil fields. These people will fly overseas to work and do all those things just to make sure that their family is okay at home. But the woman gets tired of being by herself. It's a very rough life. For the most part, men are a little more loyal, ladies. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but they really are. Now, there are some very loyal women out here, too. There are some women out here that I'm talking to y'all right now because y'all stayed in terrible stuff for how long now? And you never talked to another dude, never cheated, never did anything, but you stayed. She says BS. Of course, somebody's going to get offended. Okay. Men will come out here, swear allegiance to a flag, and gladly go to another country where their life will come to an end out of loyalty and duty and service. Yeah. But we're all different now. Men have become more feminine. Women have become more masculine and independent, and they're boss chicks. And I don't need no man. You're right. You don't. You got it, boo. The majority of men, notice again that I said men are looking for a traditional wife. Lisa said, and still cheat. Yeah. Some people are just going to cheat, but sometimes men cheat because they tried to get everything that they could from their woman, and the woman always had a headache. I'm just too tired. And that's because y'all need emotional connection. I think God has a sense of humor real quick. Let me explain this. God has a sense of humor. He has so much of a sense of humor that he made us completely different of each other. Sharni, I didn't see your question. Men attach more to their woman physically. Women need emotional connection before they need physical. So men attach emotionally through physical. Women need emotional before they can do physical. So we're completely at our make it make sense, right? Women like to feel all their emotions and all of these things over here, and we're over here in like Logicville, like, hey, I can fix that for you. Women will come over here like, you know what? I want to fix that. I need you. Listen, I've got this problem. And the dude's like, cool, I can fix it. She's like, no, I don't want it fixed. I just want you to listen. We don't want to listen. We just want to fix the freaking problem, man, so that we can keep moving on with life and enjoying our woman and everybody's happy. It's so complicated, y'all. Y'all have no idea how hard relationships are. Maybe y'all do. I don't know. And some of y'all are out here begging to get into another one. It's like, I think I'll go fishing instead. I'm good. Women, I love y'all, but my God, some of y'all are out here trying to find a man with all these specific 30-page resume things and all those things. And a lot of those things you're only going to find in a woman. Yeah, sometimes things can't be fixed. So I saw a psychologist the other day. He said, you know, the secret to having a happy marriage, find somebody who's happy. Find someone who's happy. The biggest mistake that I see people making is that when you get out here into this dating world, you see someone and you know, they check all the boxes of what you actually like and what you want, but they're kind of broken a little bit. And you're like, oh, I can fix that. Especially men. Men are always going to come in like, oh man, she's had terrible husbands that beat on her and treated her like crap. I'm going to come in and show her what a real man looks like. Brother, you headed for heartache. Right? And you women that are coming out here and this dude, he's over here and you're just like, oh, I can fix him. I can fix him. He's only been doing a little bit of drugs. Right? You got to find people where they are right now, because there's a really good chance that it's never going to be any different. Let's see. You can't fix people. No. Oh no, my marriage is somewhat failing and I don't know. We be trying to fit it for 2 years now. What do you mean? What are we talking about? Yes, you can't fix something that doesn't want to be fixed. Yeah, y'all are falling in love with the potential. I mean, this is not a fix or flip. These are people with real trauma and real, you know, emotional disorders and mood disorders and what's bad. Let me tell y'all something. It gets worse the older you get. I don't know if any of y'all been on a dating app lately, but it's like, wow, this is the island of forgotten dolls over here. Woo! I think I'll just get a farm instead. Watching from Papua New Guinea. What's up, man? Not trying to fix any man. I had one for 46 years. He's a narcissist and I'm good. Why do y'all always say all the men are narcissists? Just because someone's selfish and they didn't treat you right, that doesn't make them a narcissist. Oh, Lordy. Charles said, the heck with the dating apps. Listen, I would tell you stay away from dating apps, number one, because 70% of all people that are on dating apps have an insecure attachment style. They're either going to be avoidant or anxious. However, the only dating app that I would even halfway remotely recommend would be Facebook dating, because a lot of times you can go in there and see mutual friends and you literally can reach out to some of these people like, hey, what do you know about this person? And you can get some vetting done. Can't fix the narcissist. I got you. All right, let's grab some of these comments real quick. I supported my husband for 13 years, and when I finally chose myself, he left me and my 2 kids. Of course, because you were a supply. Going through a divorce after 20 years and fighting the loneliness. Good. I want you to sit in that. Hear me real quick. If y'all are single right now, stay that way for just a minute. If you're fresh out of a divorce, fresh out of a breakup, don't jump on a dating app. Don't let your freaking little bimbo friends say, oh, girl, I know a dude who's perfect for you. Don't let your friends be like, man, I know this girl. No, heck no. You stay by yourself for a little bit and you do some healing work. And then you figure out who the heck you are outside of a relationship, because there's a really good chance that you don't have a clue who you are outside of having someone in your life. Because it's so scary. It's so scary being by yourself. How many of y'all are afraid to be by yourselves? Yeah, some of y'all been alone in the marriage the whole time. You were, oh, I'm scared to be alone. Why are you afraid? Why are you afraid to be alone? Answer that question. Why? Why are you afraid to be by yourself? What is wrong with you sitting in your own house, reading some books, educating yourself, spending some time with God, maybe learn some new cooking techniques or a new hobby or something? Why are you so afraid to be by yourself? Watching from Florida, came across your live feed recently, interested in what I'm hearing and learning from you. Well, thank you. Petting your cats. I got you. You love being alone? I don't love being alone, but the problem with being alone for a minute is it's just like, it's going to take one heck of a person to come in and interrupt this. When you're alone for a little bit and you get kind of cool with it, it's like, don't come in here with all that bull crap. What if I'm married and lonely? Then you need to be divorced. Either that or y'all need to do some serious work together. Codependent. I'm going to tell you something that I see. The number one thing that I see with all my females that come to me is that you're codependent. As long as I can make sure that that other person is good, then I'm good. That's not a life. That would be the number one thing that I would highly recommend that you guys work on, is fixing the codependency. And a lot of times it's because y'all had to raise a parent, or maybe you had to take care of your siblings because you were the older kid. Yeah. That the codependency and everything. I mean, the hard time setting the boundaries. If that's you, raise your hand. That's every one of y'all, by the way. You feel like you're responsible for like other people's emotions. You probably apologize a whole lot. You miss the physical touch. I understand. Let's name that. Let's validate that for just a minute. One of the hardest parts about being by yourself is not having that body next to you when you're asleep at night. Not having that person that you can share a shower with. That person that you can be intimate with. That is the hardest part of being alone, is the lack of, if y'all know what I mean. And you don't want to just pick up the phone and booty call or anything like that, but it feels, and it's not always about that. Sometimes it's just nice to have someone to sit there and watch a movie with. Call a girlfriend. Get one of your friends to come over and watch a movie. Mary says, get a dog. Yep. That's a very valid human need. Booty calls are confusing. Not really. They're coming over there to get an item, and then they're going to leave when they have when they have accomplished that mission. Have 2 dogs. What if I told you, all the ladies in here, that if you have a bunch of dogs, it's because you have a mother wound? Most of the time. Peace is so humbling instead of walking on eggshells. Facts. So real quick, if you guys are new here, my name is Scott. I'm a certified Christian divorce recovery coach. I've helped over 700 people one-on-one over the last 3 years. This is what I do full time. I've got an 8-week program where I can help you guys detach from your ex. You meet with me once a week for 45 minutes on video call. I'll give you homework assignments. I'll keep a file on you like these other clients from yesterday. I push you out of your comfort zones, give you homework assignments. We do detachment work, boundary setting, co-parenting with toxic exes work. We do grief recovery. We do nervous system regulation, all these things. Plus, you have 7 days a week, text and phone call support directly with me. So if you have a question or anything, you can reach out, or if you're struggling on a Tuesday night or whatever, just let me know. I also have a one-time call if that's all you guys need. If you just need some clarity on something, we can do that as well. I also have financing and payment plans available. Most people go to a firm and they'll just get a prepaid card from a firm or Afterpay or Klarna or something like that, and they'll check out with it. That way your payment's low. My husband has a mother wound and I have a father wound. Okay, so you're struggling with feeling like you're not good enough, and he struggles with looking for unconditional love. I seen one of your video lives that you did that you have a book. I took my book down. Let's go, guys. Keep dropping your questions. I'll be with y'all for, I don't know, till I get tired of talking. Yeah, a father wound. The father wound is I'm not good enough. The mother wound is I just need to be accepted as me and unconditional love. So when you see usually a female, when a female has a whole lot of dogs, like rescue dogs and all those things, there is probably a mother wound there, because you've constantly been looking for unconditional love your whole life. What do dogs provide? Unconditional love. That dog, you can literally kick that joker in his head 14 times a day and he's going to wag his tail as soon as you walk in the door. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yep. What's up, man? I see you. What questions do you guys have, guys? We're talking about healing from divorce and breakups. I also help people break trauma bonds, heal from narcissistic relationships. Mine is complicated. 23 years on and off, only recently broke up. It's not complicated. Y'all been on and off. Y'all been toxic as crap for that freaking long. This is a trauma bond and it needs to be broken. It's not complicated. I married twice and both became addicts. Okay, so when you were a kid, who was the alcoholic? Which parent did you have to help raise? Psychology is an amazing thing. Okay, so why do you feel that that's as good as you deserve? Because you keep picking project people. I haven't said this in a while, but I'll say it now. So many men and women, more women than men that I see recently, y'all will go out here in the yard. It's a trauma bond, not a drama bond. You will come out here in the yard and you will grab a dog turd out of the yard. You will bring that dog turd into your house, put it in a shoebox with silk lining, and you put a heat lamp on it, make sure it's cozy, play nice music to it, light some candles around it, and you're just so sweet to this dog turd. Because somewhere in your brain, you're thinking, you know what, this dog turd can turn into a gold bar one day if I just give it enough attention, if I just love it, if I just speak nicely to it. That's y'all's whole relationship history. It's never going to be a gold bar. It's a turd. It will always be a turd. There you go. An AA project picker. Emotionally unavailable ex that avoids repair and blame me for everything. So walk away from it. You can't win that. How do you break a trauma bond? So I can give you a 2-sentence answer and it's not going to help you at all. You can read a book on breaking a trauma bond and it may help you a little bit, but you're literally, this is breaking an addiction. That's what y'all don't understand. A trauma bond is literally as strong as an addiction as someone who's on heavier stuff that's illegal. Okay. Our brain, the same part of our brain that gets hooked on that bad stuff, you actually get hooked on the dopamine cycle that comes when you're in this. So it's not some 2-sentence answer, you know, paint your living room blue. No, it's a process of education, number one. Number two is doing some grounding work, getting your nervous system under control, then doing some detachment work, grief work, okay, identity work. And it's a lot harder when you have kids together, but it can be done. We do it every single week. His family believes what? After all that, it'll always stink. It's still church. Yep, absolutely. So the trauma bond is connected to your identity. Not necessarily. A trauma bond basically it's one of the number one reasons that women like bad boys. Let's just call it what it is. So many women like these bad boys because they're inconsistent. Women get so bored with the dude who's the same every day. Yes, dear. I don't know if y'all remember the old Dunkin' Donuts commercials. I'm about to tell my age right here, but they used to have Dunkin' Donuts commercials. And this guy would get up and he would be drinking his coffee and he'd be walking like this. And he's like, got to make the donuts. Right? Y'all married Homer Simpson. Oh, yes, dear. And y'all get bored with that crap. Then the guy comes in who's a little exciting and he's inconsistent. And 1 minute he's giving you all the attention that you want. And the next minute he's pulling away. You're like, woo. It's just like playing a slot machine. It gets you guys hooked. That's why y'all like Bad Boys. That's what a trauma bond is. That's why women like players. I know. Think I'm back to her husband for the what now? What are my educational credentials? Well, I took a course for about 6 weeks on becoming a certified divorce recovery coach, but I have 47 years of trauma experience and dealing with toxic relationships and narcissism and watching my mom get her head cracked in a couple times a week and watching me get hit in the floor and front yards being set on fire and things like that when I was a kid, all kinds of stuff. I've had 6 different dads. That was fun. So no degrees, no ma'am, I'm a coach. I'm not a therapist. And what's crazy is that I coach therapists. That's pretty cool. I've educated myself a whole lot for the last 3 years. I'm actually taking a course right now with Dr. Ramani herself on narcissistic abuse recovery. So that'll be my next certification. High school sweethearts, and now we are divorced. I see it every single day. Y'all haven't had a chance to come out and live life. Your prefrontal cortex, which is your decision and logic making factory in your brain, was never even fully developed when y'all got together. Y'all got together so early because, let's just talk about it, society has expected that of us. What does society teach us? You go to school, which I don't even like public school. I think public school is a joke, preparing you to come out here and be a factory worker. You get through the high school and we have this big celebration. Oh my God, you've made it. Who the freak cares? Then what are you expected to do? You have 3 options. 3 options fresh out of high school: military, college, or finding a job. That's it. That's what's expected of you. Well, what comes next? You got the job, you got the career, you got the schooling. What comes next? Getting married. Buying the house. Then what? The kids come along. It doesn't always follow that order, but that's what's expected of us. I would tell anybody, if they came to me, if I was like the world's leading expert and everybody came to me before they decided to get married or they wanted some information from me, based off of what I see every single day with every different age group, marriages falling apart, I would tell you to stay single until you are 30 years old. I would tell you not even plan to get married or have kids until you're 30. And some of you are like, well, I don't want to do that. That's too old. I want to have my kids in my 20s. That way I still look hot when we want healthy. I saw a study that said the highest successful marriages happen between the ages of 30 to 34. That group that gets married from 30 to 34 has the highest success rate. I would tell you to stay single till you're 30. And in that time, get your college, get your degree, get your job, start your business, go out here and travel, do all the things that you want to do. That way it's all out of your system and now you're ready. I'm not saying to come out here and sling your vagina out both sides of your pants legs to any dude that'll take it. And I'm not telling you to come out here and sleep around. I can tell you from experience that doesn't fill up anything. Okay. I'm telling you to come out here. Don't rack up a huge body count, please, especially the women. Figure out who you are, get all the immaturity out of your system, and then at around 30 to 34, start trying to lock in then. That's what I would tell anybody. We've been together since 8th grade. Y'all are headed for divorce and you're probably 40s, based off statistics. Let me show y'all the modern divorce rate, okay? There's 500 people in here. 250 of y'all are going to get a divorce. Yeah. 20s are the terrible twos of adulthood. Facts. For y'all going to get a divorce. That's just first marriages. 65% of second marriages, 75% of third marriages or more. You're going through one now, never been married yet. All of you guys that are messaging me, makes wanting to work with me one-on-one, make sure that you guys only message me if you're serious about doing the work. Okay. I'm not going to coach you through the messenger. We'll have to get you on my calendar. Mary, you moving out of state? I'll wait till 40. I battle thoughts about when I'll be when they leave elementary school and gave me all new worries. Nah. Quit worrying about everything and just rock on, man. That's it. Keep dropping your questions. First marriage, and my husband says no divorce, only a separation. He has a new girlfriend. Like, why no divorce? Because he wants to go over there and he wants to play on that field for a little while, and then he's going to come back saying he's a changed man and he's ready to fix her. After he goes over there and he tries to knock the brakes off of her in the bedroom. The question I have is, why are you sitting there waiting for that when he's over there doing all kinds of freaky things with her? Like they are literally training for a dang marathon in the bedroom. And you're like, well, maybe he'll come back. That way he can wash it all off in your shower. That makes sense. 84% of second marriages fail in Canada. Yep, that's nice. I got with mine at the age of 13, and 27 years later, I walked away. I rest my case. Make sure you guys are following me at the top of the screen, guys. We're almost to 600,000 followers. Make sure you guys check out my content. Facebook, I see a lot of you guys. I told him he's never coming back to me. Threw me away as his first. I'll never be a second choice. I like it. Good for you, man. I got to pin that. That's awesome. Good job. 4 long-term relationships, 6 years single. I feel like I will never find love at my age. What are the odds? How old are you, Miss Rhonda? He acted shocked when I actually left. Yeah, that's because y'all say don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're not going to talk to me that way. You're not going to cheat on me. You're not going to flirt with other girls, and you do nothing about it. So he's over here thinking, you ain't going nowhere. And then all of a sudden you do. It's like, whoa, wait a minute now. This is real. Do it. Why can't I let go? Married 35 years, high school sweethearts. That's why. Probably because he was your first everything, and you're still holding on to the idea of what it was supposed to be in this fantasy relationship. You're still trying to convince yourself that he was the one, and he wasn't. He left. I don't understand, to save the life of me, why a doctor would prescribe that much. What now? And he gives you a problem with a divorce? Okay. You're only 58 years old and you're thinking, oh my God, I'm never going to find somebody my age. Let me check out your profile over here. Let me just see here. Well, I can't. I don't know what you look like, but listen, I got women that I coach that are 67 years old out here, and they go on a date at least once or twice a week. What I will tell you is that no one's ever going to discover you if you're hiding under your blanket at home. What I would tell you is that you need to start dressing like you are somebody every single day. You need to fix your hair, fix your makeup if you wear makeup, and make yourself look presentable, make yourself look very feminine, and you need to get back out here in the world. I want y'all to really, I dare you guys. I dare y'all to go back and look at women from the 1940s and 50s and then compare yourself to you when you're headed to Walmart in your pajama bottoms and your slippers and your Tasmanian devil t-shirt. In the 40s and 50s, women didn't go anywhere. Men didn't go anywhere unless they were looking like they were somebody. My thing is this. If I'm going to go out, there are some days like today is one of those days that everybody can kiss my rear end. I've got on my daggone Burlebo shorts. I'm going to put some Hey Dudes on in my t-shirt, and I don't care. But if I know that I'm going to go uptown a lot, I'm going to be wearing my jeans, my really nice jeans, and my black t-shirts, and my boots. I'm going to be wearing my stuff, right? No, I'm not going to be wearing a suit or anything like that. But my head is going to be shaved. My beard is going to be, groomed and all those things. I'm going to go look like I'm somebody, right? The reason I say that is because if you're always prepared to meet someone, then you're never unprepared when you meet them. It's no different than I keep a bag with me everywhere I go that has things in it just in case something goes wrong in the world around me. I'm prepared for that event. If y'all understand, I can't really say what I've got in there. But let's just say I can probably make it back home. if I needed to. And it goes everywhere with me. If you come out here looking like looking like you gave up on life, how do you expect to attract somebody? Women, please hear me. A man's not going to be attracted to your heart and your loyalty at first. A man is going to be drawn to you based off of how shiny it is. The same thing that y'all do. Now, once you get to know somebody, that's a different story. But at first impressions are a huge thing. Go to Walmart on a Saturday morning and you'll see, or Saturday afternoon, because everybody slept in till lunch anyway. Go to Walmart any given Saturday and you'll be like, wow. It's like, wow. Just no pride. No pride. I never cheated, but the last 10 years, he's consistently blamed me. I believe he did now. He wanted to be friends with benefits after a divorce. Nice. I'm traditional, but I respect myself more of not being good for you. We're not going to be part-time vagina. We're just not. Not going to be part-time Virginia. You're either with it or you're not. Ugly too. I got you, Miss Mary. If you want to see everything the world has to offer, go to Walmart on a Saturday or a Sunday. Curl your hair, ladies. At least brush it. Put it in a ponytail. Put it in a messy bun. Men in the chat, help these women out. Tell them, true or false, maybe it's just me, a freaking messy bun is one of the hottest things on the planet. Like, take that crap and just boom. Do it. Men in the chat, let the women know. A messy bun is one of the hottest things on the planet. Like, girl, you better sit down somewhere. Woo! Oversized white tee. What if you're black? Well, I mean, y'all can do so many different things with your hair. It doesn't matter. Just make sure it's well kept. That's it. Make sure your edges is laid. Lay your edges down, girl. Come on, girl. I did hair for 10 years, so yeah, it's funny. Yeah, throw that hair up somewhere. Put on a hat. We don't care if you wear a baseball cap. Put it on. That's hot too. Pull that ponytail through the back. Boom. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, hats are definitely hot. Hats are hot. Women, let's play a game for a little bit. Women in the chat. When you first notice a man, what is the first thing that you notice? Like, what is one thing that is just like, dang? Teeth, very valid. I'm getting ready to get me some new ones. I'm excited. A smile, hygiene. Deborah said his butt. Smile, arms. Are they well groomed? How he dresses. His smile, looks and arms. Okay. Eyes. How do you see their eyes from a distance? Smile. Good. What if he doesn't smile? Cleanliness. Shoes. Clean shoes. So many women say clean shoes. It's crazy. Teeth. Yes. How he smiles. How he is shaved. I'm not shaving. Kate says beard. Exclamation. Sexy beard. Beard. Yes. Good. Clothes. Yeah. Are y'all listening, men? They want a man who's well groomed, who has a good smile, who takes care of himself. He dresses well. You don't have to put on a suit, but be clean. Clean. Hygiene. Yeah. If he showered. Clean clothes. Got it. How they are dressed. Tall and educated. How are you going to know if he's educated just by looking at him, Tara? Give me a break. Confidence. How you go? Listen, we're talking about first impressions. You're walking through Walmart, you're walking through the mall or whatever. Are there still malls? And you just notice a dude. What are you noticing? Height. Yep. If he's not smiling, he probably is not happy. Not necessarily. He could be just locked in on what he's doing. Charles says ball cap, no makeup, pulled up a hair and a ponytail. Babe says their butt. Listen, all you thirsty older women need to sit down somewhere. We're talking about stuff that actually matters. Does he have a cute butt? Y'all, some of y'all are 80 years old in here talking about he's got a cute butt. Sit down somewhere, Grandma. Come on now. I'm messing with y'all. Mary said Wranglers. Okay. Don't be too picky. Let's. Grandma out here like, well, come here, boy. So, men in the chat. This is going to get interesting really quick. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Oh, y'all ready? Men in the chat. Let's be very honest and very direct. Women say the man's dressed, how he's well-groomed, his height. Does he have a beard? Does he have clean shoes? We got all that. Men in the chat. What's the first thing you notice on a female? His feet. One of the first things I notice is how a woman is dressed and her toes. I know I did. The way she's dressed and her face. Yep. The way she's dressed. Come on, man. What was the first thing you don't have to be? You can say her butt. It's okay. What's the first thing you notice on a woman when you're walking through Walmart? Attitude. Okay. Is she social? I got you. We're talking about appearances. What's the first thing y'all usually notice on a woman? Let's go. I think Booger says, wait, too much makeup. Thank you. Facts. The way she's dressed. Eyes and the way she dresses. Okay. I think I'll speak for a lot of men. We notice how she fixes her hair. How she dresses. Does she take care of her feet? How they walk. Facts. I'll never go based off of looks. It can always be a wolf in sheep's clothing. You ain't got to overcomplicate this. We're just having a conversation. How she's dressed. So I rest my case. I did that for a reason because I'm telling you, some of y'all women, y'all just go to even if you're going to wear shorts and a freaking t-shirt and some on clouds or whatever, make it look cute. Make it look cute. Throw your hair up in a ponytail with a hat that matches. I mean, just be cute, be girly. Some of y'all, man, let me hush. Lord, I'm trying, Jesus. I'm trying. Oh, Lord. No, I'm going to say it. Some of the women and the men that I see go to Walmart. It doesn't look like they've bathed in 15 years. It's like you have no pride in yourself. And then you're out here on social media talking about all men are trash. All women are trash. Bro, you better sit down somewhere. No pride is a red flag. You dang right. Go back and look in the 1940s and 50s at how, a sundress. Thank you, Keith. A woman that can rock a sundress, bro. Sundresses, beyond a shadow of a doubt, sundress. Either one. No man's going to want his woman wearing a really, really short dress ever. A sundress, 10 out of 10. Yeah. Sundress. Sundress with some sandals. Come on. Woo. If you're coming out here dressing like a hooker, you're probably going to be treated like one. Oh, Lord. All I know is that there's a lot of modern women down the road 30, 40, 50 years from now when they're grandmas. This is what grandma looked like when she was younger and you're over here twerked out. May want to think about that. I don't like filters when someone posts a picture. Facts. I talk to so many men that are on dating apps. Women, let me explain something to y'all. Let me help y'all. Those of you that are on dating apps, get the filters off your face. I can't tell you how many times that men, we go on there, these dating apps, and we're scrolling, and it's just like, you look like you're underwater. You look like a watercolor painting. Take the freaking filter off and own what you got. Just like women want confidence in a man, we want confidence in a woman. We're not expecting you to be a 10 out of 10, but be real at least. We don't need your fake lashes. We don't need your fake extensions. We don't need your fake tans. We don't need all that fake crap. We want something that's authentic. Men always compliment my butt, and to me, it is a turnoff because it labels their attention. Or is it just a compliment that you have an amazing booty? That makes me think of all these little gym girls that go to the gym, and you go in there with, you know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all have seen some of these girls that go to the gym. I mean, Victoria's Secret is out the window. There's no more secrets. Pandora's box has been opened. You can literally look and see everything that that girl has. And they go in the gym like that, knowing that dudes are visual creatures, and they're like, "Oh my God, why are you looking at me?" You send up a flare. I see so many videos on that. So many men are like, don't come to the gym looking like that if you don't want to be looked at. Yeah, they like that. I know some of them that do that because they are actually personal trainers, and they have, like, brand deals with clothing companies and things like that. That's a little bit of a difference, but you need to understand that a man's going to look. You're not going to pull a brand new polished Lamborghini out of a garage and pull it out into the sunshine and us not be like, right? I don't pay any of that any attention when I'm at the gym. I mean, you'd be like, all right, she's in shape. I just, maybe I've gotten old. I just don't even care anymore. I don't even want to look. Okay. It's okay to wear leggings to the gym. Leggings go hand in hand with sundresses. Can we say that, men? Women who wear leggings with cute tennis shoes, hand in hand with a sundress. I'm 47 years old. We ain't mad at leggings. The same way that women don't get upset about gray sweatpants. If she takes time to look good at Walmart, her home vehicles are probably taken care of. Yeah, look at her feet. Look at her feet. If a woman takes the time to take care of her toes, she pretty much takes care of everything. Just for yeah. All the women are melting and laughing over here. Some of the men are like, "What's he talking about? Gray sweatpants." I love doing what I do for a living. I've learned so much. I swear I've learned so much. Women, y'all are, God bless y'all. Y'all are, God bless y'all. Oh, I take pride in how I appear to others and really love getting my toes done. 68 years old, 5'2", 105 pounds. Get it. I like it. Good. Butt crack and sweatpants is ugly too. Yeah, but we're talking about gray sweatpants. What is the definition of co-parenting? Well, I would say that it's two people who love the kids more than they hate their ex. Oh, let's see. Let's keep going. Overlook my grammar. Autocorrect is my, yeah, you're good, man. It's two people who love their children more than they hate their ex. And that's why you can never co-parent with a narcissist, because they hate you more than they love their kids. Yeah, I co-parent with my ex-wife every day. Alexa, next song. All you guys that are needing help healing from divorce and breakups, guys, make sure you guys send me a message, and you can apply for my coaching program, or you can just book a one-time call with me and we can discuss what it is. Let's see. After divorce, I sold it all, bought a camper van. Now I travel the country full-time sharing my testimony. That's amazing. I have a client. I've actually got I know I got at least 3 clients that have done that. I've got clients that are in their 50s that have never been alone. They married their high school sweetheart. They were going through a terrible relationship, terrible divorce, scared to be by themselves, and they left, and they're beautiful women. And next thing you know, they're in Thailand. And I'm like, what? You're in Thailand? And she's like, yeah, I came over here by myself. I'm like, I wouldn't go to Thailand with 30 people. And you're there by yourself? And she did it. And then she went to Mexico. And then she went to Paris, I think. And then she was in Rome, not Rome, but where was she at? What's the name of that town? Italy, somewhere in Italy. Starts with an R. I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, you can live your life. You really can. You can detach from these people, and you can break these trauma bonds, and you can move on with your life, and you can find out who you are outside of a relationship. I see it every day. It's one of the funnest parts of my coaching program. So let's go, guys. Make sure you guys are following me at the top of the screen. If you guys are new here, my name is Scott. I am a certified Christian divorce recovery coach. I've also been an ordained minister for about 12 years. Yes, it's not Rome. It's I can't remember the name of it. I'm 65, 113 pounds, 5'5", with natural long blonde hair, and still care about how I look leaving. Good. I'm in jeans, a t-shirt, and cowboy boots 90% of the time. I just left the barn from Bubba. Cool. Well, that's because you're a cowgirl, Jackie, and you should own that, because you're going to attract a cowboy if you carry yourself as a cowgirl everywhere. If you come out here dressed in a really nice dress all the time, and you're dressed like, you're going to conquer the world every day, that's not really true to who you are. So I have no problem with you being a cowgirl. I've got several clients that are full-blown cowgirls. I got several clients that are cowboys. I've got men that I coach that are 6'4", make $5.5 million a year. They got cheated on. There's no income level to this thing, guys. People suck. What else do you want me to tell you? Sundresses and cowboy boots? Yup. We like it. Thank God my kids are grown. It's all about the grandkids now. Healing requires patience and finding peace within. Yeah, it does. All right, guys, what questions do you have? Let's go. We've been having a really good conversation this morning. We got off topic, we got off task, but it's fun to have communication and chit chats with you guys sometimes. I just like educating you guys on what I learn and what I see every day. It's kind of, I think sometimes we come out here and a lot of people are just clueless as to what's really going on, what women are actually looking for, what men are looking for. That's cool that we just had that conversation about what's the first thing that we notice when we're looking at someone of the opposite sex, and it's like the way they're dressed. You have a narcissist sex. I got you. Can you make a 12-step program to release the trauma bond? Since you said earlier that it's no, I don't have a 12-step program, but I have an 8-week course. That is my Breaking the Trauma Bond course as well. Your ex hid financial information from you. That's what a forensic accountant is for. East Texas, what's up? I love people from Texas. They always have to let you know which side of Texas they're from, because there's a huge difference between West Texas and East Texas, even North Texas. It's like 5 different countries in one state. How do you find someone not in a bar, be approachable? Yes. If you will carry yourself as something worth having, you're probably going to attract that. This even goes, some of you, even some of y'all that are on dating apps and stuff, some of y'all, you're not really marketing yourself very well. You're either marketing yourself as someone who is low value or a slut. And yeah, you can get all kinds of likes and messages that way. You really can. Or do you want to come out here as a classy woman? Just like the men. I see a lot of men on dating apps. They're in here with flexing their muscles and doing all these things. Nobody gives a crap, dude. Good. You work out. Good for you. That's awesome. What substance is there about you? Some men are going to get on dating apps and they're looking for, Lord, let me hush. They're looking for that woman who wants to present herself as a hoe, because that's what they're looking for. Right? Anyway. All right. Any more questions, guys? I got to get off here. I got to go take care of some animals. and get ready to spend the day with my children. Your advice on dating a dismissive avoidant: leave. Leave. A dismissive avoidant is never going to be okay with intimacy. They're never going to be okay with not intimacy, but like commitment. It scares them. It makes them uncomfortable. Okay. All right, guys, I got to go. If you guys need anything from me, make sure you send me a message. I love you guys, and I will see you guys soon. God bless.